Welcome to YOGATX. My name is Savannah, and today I have for you an energizing full body yoga practice. So let's go ahead and start at the top of our mats, bringing our hands directly over our heart and letting the palms sink in there. Taking a moment to connect with what brought you here, what prompted you to go to YouTube and type in yoga. What is it that it could provide you with today? Right? Maybe it's in the title. I just need some energy. I'm feeling a little down and out or lethargic. That's enough. Give yourself a purpose for being here, one that you can come back to and use to inspire you to press you forward. And then we'll start with a few breaths in and out of the nose. As you gather the breath in through the nostrils, sweep the arms out to the side and reach them over your head. Exhale, connecting the palms, thumbs will come towards the chest. Breathing in, hands sweep down, out to the side, over the head. Exhaling, the palms come together, thumbs draw to the chest. And one more time, inhaling the arms out and up. This time, follow your hands all the way down towards the floor as you bend the knees, shifting the weight back, guiding the fingertips towards the mat. Let the weight of the head hang here. We'll take a few halfway lifts. So with a halfway lift, you're really looking at lengthening the spine and reaching through the crown of the head on an inhale. With your next breath in, slide the hands towards the shins, keep the knees bent and extend the crown of the head forward, pulling the shoulders back. As you exhale, slide the hands down, release the full weight of the head. We'll try that 2 more times. Inhale, sliding the hands up the shins. The knees stay bent. The hips are back as the crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, slide it down. Once more, inhale to halfway lift. Stay here as you exhale, actively drawing your navel up and back towards the spine. Take a breath in to extend your left arm out towards the left. Shift your hips back a little bit further. And then actively reach through your right arm, pulling the fingertips forward, the hips back. 2 breaths in, 2 breaths out. And on that second exhale, lower your hands down, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee and immediately sweep your hands out to the side and over your head. Inhaling as you lift up. On the exhale, you might untuck your toes and let the hips drift forward in front of you. Open up the arms just a little bit wider. So if you feel nice and, or not nice, but like crunchy in the shoulders, think about opening through the rib cage, softening the elbows, even softening the fingertips here. With your next breath out, bring your hands down towards the floor. Step your left foot behind you. Walk your knees a little bit further behind you, guiding the hips towards the mat, bending the elbows as the abdomen and the chest comes down. Breathe in to pull your chest forward. Extend the tops of the toes behind you. Exhale to keep this lift in the chest. Shift your hips up and back, tucking the toes, keeping a bend in the knees as you arrive in downward facing dog. 2 breaths in, 2 breaths out. On that second exhale, the right foot will step forward. Left knee comes down, untucking the left toes, breathing in as you sweep the arms out to the side and up by the ears. As you exhale, let the hips drift forward, soften the shoulders, the elbows, the fingertips. Stay here for a few breaths, inviting the breath in to expand throughout the rib cage and the chest. So belly breaths are super useful. You'll hear yoga teachers teach about them a lot, but for an energizing breath, you'll direct it a little bit higher up. Breathing out, lower the hands down and around the right foot. Step your left foot up next to your right foot. Breathe in to find your halfway lift, sliding the hands up the shins. The knees are bent as the crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, laying the rib cage over the thighs, dropping the weight of the head. With your next breath in, actively sweep your arms out to the side, reach them over your head. Maybe you're even taking your gaze up and leaning back. Exhaling, palms together, thumbs to chest. Inhale, palms sweep up and reach over the head again. As you exhale, bend the knees, lower the hands towards the floor. Coming into your halfway lift, slide the hands towards the shins, inhaling the crown of the head in front of you. Exhale, lower the hands. Step the right foot back. This time, keep your right knee lifted up. Breathe in as you lift up through the left arm, reaching towards the ceiling. You can stay here. So this is a great twist throughout the torso, maybe even getting a stretch in the left hip. If you want a little bit more, drop the outer edge of your right foot down. Turn your left toes to the left and wiggle your left foot back just enough so that you have some space in the hips. Bring your left arm over your left ear. So even if this position doesn't work out well and you prefer that twist, you can still bring the arm over your ear. Stay here for 2 more inhales and 2 more exhales. Dropping the weight of the head towards the right shoulder, pressing the floor actively away with the right arm. And then breathing out, left hand will come down. Step your left foot back into a plank position. Widen your feet out, widen your arms out. Bend your elbows, lowering the body towards the mat, untucking the toes. Breathing in as you curl the elbows back towards the heels, pulling the chest forward. On an exhale, toes will tuck. Engage your glutes as you press yourself up and back to downward facing dog again. Drop the weight of the head. We'll take 4 breaths together, staying strong through the arms, letting the shoulders lift up by the ears, pressing the floor away, broadening the back of the rib cage. After this next breath out, start to walk your feet back up to your hands. Maybe you walk your hands back to your feet to meet you halfway. Hang out in a forward fold, weight of the head dropping down. Using an inhale to find your halfway lift, sliding the hands up the shins, pulling the shoulders back as the spine lengthens through the crown of the head. Exhale, lower the hands down. Step your left foot towards the back of the mat. Your right foot will be underneath your right knee. Left hand will be underneath your left shoulder. Breathe in as you reach up through your right arm. Stay here or drop the outer edge of your left foot and turn your right toes to the right side of the mat, wiggling your right foot back until it's in front of the left thigh or in front of your hips. Reaching the right arm over the right cheek, whether you're in that twist or in this modified twist and side plank mashup. And with your next breath out, take your palms down towards the mat. Step your right foot back, come into a plank position again. This time we'll hold it for 4 breaths in and 4 breaths out. Feeling the sides of the ribs hug together towards the midline on the exhale. Engaging the glutes, breathing up into the back of the ribs on the inhale. Two to 3 more breaths. And on that second breath out, press yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Walk or crawl out so that your down dog feels really accustomed to your body. And then rolling the head, taking a breath in to extend the right leg directly behind you. As you exhale, step your right foot up. Plant your right foot. Stay off of your left heel. Make a small bend in your left knee. And breathe in to rise up. You might walk your hands up the right thigh so that you feel nice and steady in the legs. Reach the arms up by the ears. On the inhale, straighten the left leg. On the exhale, rebend your left knee and sweep your right arm behind you for a twist. Inhale, hands come forward and up. Straighten the left leg. Exhale, left knee bends, right hand reaches back, left hand reaches forward. Once more. Exhale, left knee bends, right hand reaches back. Spiral your hands down towards the floor. Step your right foot towards the back of the mat. Find your downward facing dog. And extend the left leg back behind you on an inhale. Stepping it forward as you breathe out. Keep your right heel lifted up, a small bend in your right knee. Walk your hands on top of your left thigh, coming up to a lifted lunge. On the breath in, straighten the right leg, reach your hands forward and up. Exhale, bend the right knee, reach the left hand behind you. Turn the rib cage with you. Breathing in, right leg straightens, arms reach up, chest fills up with breath. Exhale, left hand reaches behind you, right knee bends, right hand reaches in front of you. 2 more times with your breath. Breathing out, finding that last twist, and spiraling the hands down towards the mat. Step your left foot back behind you, pitch the hips up nice and high. Take a deep breath in your downward facing dog pose, and the sigh out. We'll gradually step the right foot back towards the top of the mat. Turn your 10 toes towards the left side of the mat. The right knee will stay bent, the left leg will be straight. Bring both of your hands towards your right foot, and then we'll switch the bend in our knees. The left knee will bend, and the right leg will straighten as you drop the chest and actively reach through the arms. The weight of the hips are drawing back, your toes are spreading out wide to feel and ground through the mat. And then slowly bringing the hips back through center, walking your hands over towards the left. Bend your left knee to start, position the fingertips on the floor, and then switch the bend. Bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg as you drop the chest down. Nodding the head yes and no, or side to side, shifting the weight back as you ground down through the right big toe and the right heel. And inhaling back through center, walk your hands underneath the hips. Turn your toes out to the side. Use your thighs to help yourself walk up to a goddess pose with the feet out a little wider, and we'll point the toes out to the side just so that you can feel the outer hips engage here. Stretch out through the arms, straighten the legs on the inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows and bend the knees. Press your outer thighs behind you and your hands behind you without flaring the rib cage open. So you want to keep that knit in so that your core is almost like a Coke can core instead of it being dented in the back and open in the front. Take your gaze down to the floor. Find the breath here. With your next breath out, lower your left forearm to the top of your left thigh. Bring your bent right elbow over your right cheek. Take a breath in here, a full breath out. Then inhale back through center, straighten the legs, reach the arms out wide. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, press them back. Take another inhale. Exhale, right forearm comes to right thigh. Bring the left bent elbow over your cheek. Stay here for a breath in. A complete breath out. And inhaling back up through center, straightening the legs, reaching the arms out wide, turning the toes forward so that the outer edges of your feet are parallel. On your next breath out, bend your right knee, sweep your left hand towards your right thigh. Inhale to press your right arm directly up towards the ceiling. Exhale to switch, bend the left knee, bring the right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, right knee bends, left hand comes to the right thigh. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Finding the transition to the opposite side on the breath out. Inhaling as you reach the other arm up. Once more, side to side. Keep it low or drop your hands on the floor. And releasing down. Walking your feet in a bit, the toes will turn out and we'll drop the tailbone down for a Malasana squat pose. So if this doesn't feel comfortable, you can always use a block or something to support the hips up on. You can also roll up a mat or a blanket behind the heels if they're peeling up from the floor. So I'm going to lift my arches up, shift the weight towards the outer edges of my feet, and instead of just hanging down real passively, I'm going to see if I can actively push the floor away and hover for 4 inhales and 4 exhales. Bringing the palms together, widening the elbows as I press the wrists down in line with the forearms. Keep pressing down through the heels, the outer edges of the feet. Lift to that hovering squat. And with this next breath out, lower your hands down. Spiral your toes in. Take a wide-legged fold as you drop the weight of the head. And because we'd like to leave on an energizing note, we'll come right up to standing. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your abdomen as you walk your feet in. Take a few steps from side to side even. Knowing that this energy was always in the body, maybe the flow of your prana or life force got stagnant. Movement and breath are 2 tools to draw upon the source of your energy again. Thanks for practicing. Namaste.